Make your hardware selections before you begin construction. This way you can make any alterations you may need before you make any cuts that can't be undone. Different hardware, especially the pickups and the bridge and tailpiece, can have different sizes. I want to show you the different hardware that I purchased for this guitar. Starting with the fret wire. These are jumbo frets. And I got probably 3 pieces about 2 feet long each. A total of 6 feet will be plenty of fret wire to make the guitar. Next are the strap locks. You'll need a pair of those with the screws and some felt washers. They just go on the bottom of the strap lock and basically keep the metal from rubbing the finish of the guitar. Next are the pots and the knobs for the volume and tone controls. You'll need 2 of each. It's for a total of 4 potentiometers. These are 500K pots. Make sure that you get one with a shaft long enough to go through the top of the guitar. These are some vintage style knobs that I chose for this guitar. There's millions of them out there. Just pick whatever ones you like. Just make sure that the shaft on the pots fits the knobs that you choose. This is the truss rod cover. Typically these usually don't come with screws, so make sure that you get a couple of screws to go with it. If you use the truss rod that I use in the video, you'll also need to get a die that goes with it. Whoever provides the truss rod typically provides these as well. When you cut this rod to length, you'll need to cut threads in the cut end of it. This is just a standard output jack, and this is the base plate that the output jack fits in. Slightly curved. On this guitar, it's going on the outside, on the side, not the top like you would traditionally see. This is the nut, just a blank. Just get one a little oversized for what you need. We're going to fit it to shape. And this is a 3-way pickup switch. This way you can combine the 2 pickups or just have the neck or the bridge pickup alone. These are 2 pieces of pearl inlay that we're going to use to inlay the fret markers on the fretboard. Next are the tuners. You'll need 6, 3 for each side, 3 left and 3 right. Unless you've made a different headstock than what's shown in the plans. I'm using some Shaler mini locking tuners. Just make sure that they have a shaft long enough to fit your headstock. Next, you'll need to get a piece of Pickguard material. I've got a piece that's solid black, and it's sandwiched with a layer of black, white, and then black. And we'll cut the shape of the pickguard out of this. The blanks you'll get will probably be big enough to get 2 or 3 pickguards out of. And this is the bracket that supports the pickup on the side of the guitar. These are the bindings. You want something a little wider and a little taller than the groove that it's going on so you can carve it to shape after you've installed it. This is the bridge. It has adjustable saddles. And these are the posts. These will be drilled into holes into the guitar and will support the bridge. And you see that the bottom's sort of shaped for the arch. Next is the stop tailpiece. This piece you won't need if you're using something like a Bigsby vibrato, but if not, this is the standard piece that I would use on the guitar. Again, very similar posts to what the bridge used. Next are the parts for the pickups. We start with the base plate. And then we will have a little plastic spacer, the Alnico 5 magnet, and then a spacer for the pole pieces. Next are the bobbins. Typically there's a black one and a white one. And then you have slugs that will go in one bobbin and pole pieces which go in the other. You'll see one of the bobbins will be made for the pole pieces. Then they'll sit on top of the magnet and the base plate and be covered with the cover. The pickup cover is actually optional. Some people prefer to have the bobbins exposed. And then the mounting ring goes over the pickup, and that's what holds it onto the guitar. You'll need some screws that will, the little brass screws that will attach the bobbins to the base plate. You'll need 4 for each pickup. You'll also need some mounting screws, 4 for each pickup, that will mount the pickup to the guitar. And then you'll need some height adjustment screws and some springs, 2 for each one. They attach one into the base plate and to the mounting ring so that you can adjust the height. You'll also need some copper wire. I'm using a 43 gauge. And one other thing you may need is a radius sanding block. I use a 12-inch radius on the fretboard. This one actually came from Stuart McDonald. And we'll use it when we're sanding and finishing the frets. And this is the truss rod, which it has a little barrel end on one end and then just an adjustment screw on the other.